God says, "Beloved child, if your eyes have landed here in this exact moment, it is because heaven appointed it so. You did not find this randomly. You were brought here by divine guidance, because a decision concerning your life has already been made in the heavenly realm. You have been given a large inheritance of favor, of provision, and yes, of money. But listen carefully now. If you turn away from this message without letting it settle in your spirit, you may block the very blessing I've already prepared for you." Before we go further, I want you to comment, "Amen." Let every voice in heaven see that you are receiving this word in faith. Show me, your Father, that your heart is open. My dear child, the time for wandering in circles is over. You have waited long. You have sacrificed in silence. You have endured shame behind closed doors. And yet, you have remained faithful to me. That is why I have instructed the angels to release what belongs to you. It is not a reward for perfection, but a response to your obedience and endurance through the trial. I am not merely speaking of money as the world sees it. I am talking about divine currency, blessings that flow from my hand and find their way into your bank account, into your land, into your legacy. Do not doubt this. You've cried over unpaid bills and closed doors, but I was there. I counted every tear. I heard every desperate prayer in the night. And now, as your season shifts, I must warn you, do not ignore my instruction. Because what you are about to receive has the power to change your life forever. But it must be received with wisdom, humility, and alignment with my spirit. The money I am giving you is not just for survival, it is for stewardship. If you listen, you will receive. If you obey, you will multiply. But if you ignore me now, it may vanish before your eyes. If this has pierced your heart, and you feel my voice confirming it, then like this video as your sign of agreement. Let it be your public yes, your act of surrender. Child, there are forces that do not want you to have this blessing. The enemy has tried to cloud your mind with fear, doubt, and spiritual laziness. He has tried to delay your breakthrough by convincing you that nothing is changing. But I am not a God who lies. When I say it is yours, it is yours. But your ears must remain open. Your heart must remain soft. The flow of money I'm sending your way is not simply to enrich your lifestyle, it is to lift others. It is to heal generations. It is to honor my name through you. You asked me for help. You pleaded for miracles. You begged me not to forget you. And I didn't. I was already aligning the right people, the right keys, the right moments behind the veil. You didn't see me working, but I never stopped. That business idea you had, it was from me. That moment of unexpected favor, it was my hand. That contract, that opportunity, that conversation that felt like destiny, it was not coincidence. It was me. Now hear me clearly, child. If you mishandle what I'm sending, it will not remain. That is why I am giving you this message, not to scare you, but to prepare you. For the wealth you are stepping into is sacred. It is not just about money, it is about trust. Can I trust you to build what I desire? Can I trust you to feed the hungry, to help the poor, to sow into others when I whisper it into your spirit? Comment 1111. Let this number represent divine alignment. Show me that you are listening with a surrendered heart. You must learn to honor my voice more than your own fear. Your future is not shaped by luck, but by the decisions you make in response to my direction. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. I see you. I know the weight you carry. And now I want to replace your scarcity with abundance. But I must be able to trust your heart with what your hands are about to receive. This is why the enemy has been attacking your mind so viciously. Because he knows what's coming. He knows the level of freedom I'm bringing to your house. He knows that when you receive this money, you will bless others, restore your family's name, and cancel generational debts. He fears the fire I've placed in you. And so he tries to silence you before you can rise. But I am the Lord your God. I have never lost a battle. I am the one who provides manna in the wilderness and water from the rock. I am the one who multiplied the oil in the widow's jar. I am the one who fed 5,000 with a few loaves and fish. What makes you think I cannot increase your storehouses in a moment? I am not bound by earthly systems. I am the source. Do not let people talk you out of what I've shown you in secret. Do not let your current bank balance make you doubt my promise. I am not limited by your job. I am not confined to what people say you deserve. I give based on my purpose for you. And your purpose is heavy. Your call is deep. Your blessing is large, because your assignment is great. Comment 222. Let this be your declaration that you are in divine agreement and double portion is your inheritance. Is the FBI hiding a 9-word money prayer that actually works? Hidden for years in a classified vault, this 9-word prayer is now changing lives fast. Over 19,000 Americans have used it to erase debt, attract money, and live the life they once only dreamed of. 6 neuroscience labs now confirm it's real. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. My child, I am not just giving you money, I am giving you strategy. I am placing my wisdom in your spirit. The ideas you've been thinking about lately are not random. They are heavenly blueprints. I have given you dreams and visions that will create wealth not just for you, but for your children's children. But if you turn away from my voice now, you may miss the details that matter most. I need you to stay awake in this hour. Many are spiritually asleep. Many are ignoring my nudges. But not you. You are awake, and because of that, I am entrusting you with what others were not ready to carry. You are blessed. You are chosen. You are covered under my protection. Even when you don't feel it, my angels are standing guard around your life. You will not fail if you stay with me. The money I am sending will not be delayed. It is already on the way. But you must stay in the posture of faith, not fear. Of gratitude, not greed. Of discipline, not distraction. Let every dollar you receive reflect my glory. Let your house become a sanctuary of thanksgiving. Let your hands remain open, not clenched in worry. Do not listen to the voices that say it's too good to be true. I am the God of the impossible. I created heaven and earth. I breathed life into dust. I raised the dead and parted seas. What is money to me? It is a tool. And in your hands, I am about to use it for miracles. Stay with me. Honor me. And I will bless you in ways you never imagined. My beloved, you must understand, what I am pouring into your life is not just money. It is my divine signature over your destiny. It is a confirmation of your prayers, a reflection of my covenant with you. I did not bring you this far to leave you empty. I did not allow you to survive the battles, the betrayals, the silent nights, only to abandon you now. I have preserved you for a reason, and this blessing, this wealth, is part of that reason. But listen closely. If you harden your heart in this moment, if you turn your back on my voice because it doesn't make sense to your mind, you will miss the very thing your soul has been waiting for. You've been given a lot of money in the spirit already. But if you do not listen now, you will not receive it in your hands. Before we continue, comment 333. Let the hosts of heaven see that your faith is rising, that your spirit is saying yes to what I'm preparing. My child, every gift I give you carries a responsibility. I do not release my treasures into careless hands. That is why you had to go through a season of breaking. That is why you had to lose things. That is why I allowed certain doors to shut. I was shaping you. I was preparing your heart so that when the financial overflow comes, it doesn't destroy you, it elevates you. It draws you closer to me, not away from me. I'm warning you, child, not to mistake my timing for delay. I am never late. I am precise. You thought the money should have come earlier. You thought I had forgotten your needs. But I was watching. I was aligning everything perfectly. If I had given it to you too early, you might have mishandled it. But now you're ready. Now your heart is tender enough. Now your hands are clean enough. Now your vision is big enough to carry what I'm about to release. But you must remain teachable. Do not let pride enter. Do not let greed cloud your judgment. Do not chase after wealth without wisdom. I am not giving you money so you can be worshipped by men. I am giving you money so you can walk in purpose, bless others, feed the hungry, and rebuild what was broken. You are a vessel, not a vault. Child, there are scriptures you must cling to in this season. Remember Deuteronomy 8 verse 18, it is the Lord your God who gives you the ability to produce wealth. Not your job. Not your connections. Not your effort alone. It is me. I gave you the idea. I gave you the breath. I gave you the opportunity. Without me, the foundation crumbles. Stay close to me, and I will continue to increase you. There is a reason the attacks have intensified. There is a reason your sleep has been disturbed, your mind restless, your atmosphere heavy. Because what I'm about to give you is weighty. The enemy is terrified of your next step. He knows that if you receive this blessing and stay rooted in me, you will cause damage to his kingdom. He fears your influence. He fears your generosity. He fears the freedom that will come to others through your obedience. But fear not, my child. I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and sound mind. You are not walking into this next season alone. I am going before you. I am making crooked paths straight. I am surrounding you with divine protection. No weapon formed against your finances will prosper. No curse will devour your harvest. No plot will overturn what I have sealed. Comment 555. Let this be your declaration of divine grace and multiplied favor. The leaked 9-word money prayer the FBI never wanted you to see. This shocking prayer, kept hidden for decades, is now rewriting financial destinies. Used by nearly 20,000 people already, this 9-word phrase is attracting wealth with stunning speed. And yes, it's backed by 6 top neuroscience labs. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You must prepare your heart for elevation. I am bringing you into rooms you never imagined. You will sit at tables that once rejected you. You will be mentioned in places you've never stepped foot in. And it will not be because of your qualifications, it will be because of my favor. But when the spotlight comes, don't forget the secret place. When the bank account fills, don't stop bending your knees in prayer. When the doors open, don't walk past the one still struggling behind you. I have called you to be a reflection of my heart. The money I give you is an extension of my kindness. Use it well. Be generous, but discerning. Be bold, but humble. Be joyful, but rooted. The world will try to define you by what you have, but remember, you are not what you own. You are who I say you are, chosen, beloved, anointed. You've cried over lack for long enough. I've seen you calculate every cost, stretch every dollar, and hide your worries from others. But now I am lifting that burden. I am breaking the chains of scarcity. I am bringing you into overflow, not to impress, but to impact. This next miracle will not make sense to human understanding. You won't be able to explain how it happened. People will ask, how did you come out of that debt so fast? How did your business take off suddenly? How did this opportunity find you? And you will say, it was God. Only God. Child, do not be afraid to receive. You've been taught to fear success. You've been told it's selfish to want more. But I am the God of abundance. I am not glorified by your poverty. I am glorified when you prosper and use your blessings to glorify my name. Do not shrink back. Do not disqualify yourself. I know your past, and I still chose you. I know your flaws, and I still called you. My love is greater than your mistakes. Comment 12:12. Let this mark your agreement with my divine order and completion. My child, this is not the end, it's only the beginning. What I am releasing is a chain reaction of blessings. One door will open another. One seed will produce a harvest that continues for generations. You are not just receiving wealth. You are birthing legacy. The wealth you receive will shift your family line. What was broken before you will be healed through you. But I must remind you once more, listen closely to me. I am your shepherd. follow my voice. There will be temptations, distractions, and counterfeit offers. Not every opportunity is from me. Not every open door is divine. Test every spirit. Seek me first, and I will confirm what is true. I will whisper in your spirit, yes, this is the way. Walk in it. I will send mentors. I will send divine helpers. I will place wise people around you who understand how to manage what you've been given. Do not isolate yourself. Do not try to do it all alone. Lean on me, and I will show you how to protect what I've given. You were not born to struggle forever. I created you to shine, to lead, to build, to bless. This is your time. This is your release. This is your promise unfolding. Keep your heart clean. Keep your eyes on me. And get ready, because what you are about to receive will be more than you asked, greater than you imagined, and exactly what I promised. My beloved child, I need you to feel the weight of this moment. Heaven is watching your response. The angels are ready. Your breakthrough is standing at the threshold, waiting for your obedience to unlock the door. You have been given much in the Spirit. Heaven's treasury has already been opened. But unless your heart receives my instruction, unless you fully align yourself with me right now, what belongs to you will remain untouched. I am your Father. I am not speaking to you by chance. I am speaking to you because your next season is tied to this moment. Before we go deeper, I ask you now, comment 777. This number is completion. It represents divine perfection. Let this be your act of agreement with what I am speaking into your life. You see, child, wealth in the natural always begins with wealth in the Spirit. I have already planted in you seeds of increase, gifts, talents, revelations, divine connections. But it is not enough to be filled. You must be faithful. It is not enough to desire the blessing. You must be prepared to carry the responsibility. For every dollar I release into your hands, there is an assignment. And the enemy knows it. That's why he's been attacking your mind so intensely. That's why discouragement keeps knocking on your door. Because the enemy knows your blessing is real. He senses the shift in the Spirit. He sees the angelic activity surrounding you, and he's trying to steal your attention. But my child, don't you dare give in. Don't give the enemy your ear when I've already spoken my promise. You've prayed in desperation for doors to open. You've cried alone, feeling forgotten. But I was never absent. I was molding you. I was cleansing your motives. I was stretching your capacity to handle greater. The delay wasn't denial, it was development. Because the kind of wealth I'm giving you isn't just for today. It's for decades. It's for legacy. And I don't build legacy on shaky foundations. This is why I say again, if you do not listen now, if you brush off this message, the release may pass over you. Not because I am cruel, but because blessings are not forced, they are received. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Child, look back for a moment. Remember how far I've brought you. Remember the seasons where you thought you wouldn't make it. Remember the closed doors that broke your heart, only to protect you from hidden traps. I have carried you when you couldn't walk. I've defended you when no one knew. I've provided in ways that seemed invisible to the world. And now, I am preparing to bless you in ways that even your enemies will witness. But you must stay rooted in me. I am not giving you money so you can run off and forget your source. I am not blessing you just so your name can be elevated. I am blessing you so that my name will be glorified through you. You are my ambassador, my mouthpiece, my example. And I trust you enough to carry what others mishandled. There is a scripture I want to tattoo upon your spirit, Proverbs 10 verse 22, "The blessing of the Lord brings wealth, without painful toil for it." What I give you will not come with sorrow. It will not drain your soul. It will not steal your peace. But only if you let me guide you through it. Comment 999. Let this be your confirmation that you are stepping into divine fullness, the end of lack, and the beginning of favor. My child, I see the dreams you've buried. I see the plans you thought were impossible. And I say to you, pick them back up. Dust them off. What didn't work before will work now. Because I am breathing on it. I am bringing resources. I am aligning people. I am removing obstacles. You will write that book. You will launch that business. You will bless that ministry. You will build what no one in your family ever had the courage to attempt. And you will do it with my money. Yes, I said it. My money. Because all silver and gold belong to me. The cattle on 1,000 hills are mine. The wealth of the wicked is being transferred to the righteous. And you, my child, are among the righteous, not because you are perfect, but because you are covered by the blood of my Son. You have been redeemed. You have been forgiven. You have been made whole. I don't need you to be flawless to bless you. I need you to be faithful. Now listen carefully. The next few weeks will be a test. I will begin to whisper instructions to your heart. Some will make sense, others will require faith. Obey quickly. Delay is dangerous. If I tell you to sow into someone, do it. If I tell you to turn down an offer, trust me. If I tell you to wait, don't move ahead of me. Your obedience will determine the flow of what I release. You are stepping into what I call the divine transaction zone. In this place, earthly logic must submit to kingdom strategy. You will do things that feel small but will trigger massive breakthrough. You will say yes to a simple task, and it will unlock a flood of provision. Stay alert. The miracles will be subtle at first, unusual phone calls, unexpected opportunities, small checks, open doors. Don't dismiss the small signs. They are seeds of something greater. My child, you are entering harvest season. Not just financially, but spiritually, emotionally, and relationally. What was stolen will be returned. What was lost will be found. What was broken will be restored. I am not a man that I should lie. If I said I would bless you, then nothing can stop it, except disobedience. Stay close to me. Stay in my word. Stay in prayer. You are being positioned for divine increase. But your posture must be right. Pride will close the door. Humility will keep it wide open. Generosity will multiply it. Stinginess will shrink it. You must walk with reverence. You must carry this wealth with worship. Because it's not just about what you have, it's about how you use it. I am not just giving you enough for you. I am giving you enough for overflow. You will bless strangers. You will cancel debts. You will fund dreams. You will help ministries. You will set captives free. I am turning you into a channel of deliverance. So rejoice, my child. Not because of the money, but because of the mission. Not because of the provision, but because of the purpose. This is bigger than you. You are part of a heavenly assignment. You've been chosen for this. And to everyone who said you'd never rise again, watch what I do next. My beloved, my eyes have never left you, not even for a second. I have seen every silent prayer, every whispered request, every time you pretended to be okay while you were barely holding on. I have been watching you closely, not to condemn you, but to cover you. I've been waiting for the moment your heart would be ready to receive what I've stored up for you. And now that moment is here. This blessing, this large financial release, is not a dream, not a fantasy. It is my promise made manifest. But if you do not listen to me now, you will not receive it. Child, I am repeating this for a reason. Because some have eyes but do not see, ears but do not hear. I am making my voice clear to you so that confusion does not steal what I have declared. The blessing is real. The money is real. The shift in your life is real. But your heart must remain surrendered. Your obedience must be complete. Before we continue, comment 10:10. Let the heavens record that you are standing in agreement with divine order and double portion restoration. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I am the same God who provided for Elijah in the drought. I am the same God who told the widow to pour her last oil and multiply it. I am the same God who told Peter to cast his net again when it looked like there was nothing left. What I did for them, I will do for you. But you must act when I speak. That is the key. The blessing is prepared, but it requires action from you. Delayed obedience can be just as costly as disobedience. Some of you are afraid to receive this money. You've been taught that wealth is dangerous. That asking for more is selfish. That struggling is more holy than thriving. But hear me clearly, I never called you to worship money, but I have called you to use it. I am not giving you money to trap your soul, I am giving you money to free others. to break chains, to feed the poor, to fund missions, to bring hope where darkness has reigned. The wealth I release is not worldly greed, it is kingdom resource. Child, do not make the mistake of separating your finances from your faith. Everything in your life belongs to me. Your health, your family, your thoughts, your money, it all flows from my hand. If you trust me with your soul, trust me with your provision. I am not a partial God. I want to see you whole in every area. I want you to pay attention to what's happening around you. Lately, you've been feeling like something is about to happen. That sense in your spirit, it's not anxiety, it's revelation. I am preparing to do a quick work. There will be deposits that surprise you. Checks you forgot about. Opportunities you didn't see coming. Debts being erased. These things will not be random. They are the beginning of my promise unfolding. But child, listen, this is not about chasing money. This is about chasing me. Comment, Amen. Let your words be a sign to heaven that you are choosing faith over fear. When Solomon asked me for wisdom instead of riches, I gave him both. Because I reward a heart that seeks me first. The wealth I'm releasing will not crush you if your foundation is in me. That's why I'm speaking now, so you can build your life on the rock, not on sand. So when the storms come, your blessing remains. When the attacks rise, your peace stands strong. I am training your heart to handle what your hands will soon touch. And yes, the testing has been intense. You've been stretched, refined, corrected, pruned. But that wasn't punishment, it was preparation. I was shaping your integrity, protecting you from premature promotion. You wondered why I allowed certain delays, why doors stayed shut. But if I had opened them too soon, the weight would have crushed you. Now, you're stronger, wiser, more sensitive to my voice. Ready. You will know it is me when the provision comes without panic. When the blessing does not burn you out. When peace walks in with the promise. That's how you'll know, it's not a trap, it's my touch. Child, your assignment is unique. That's why your blessing will look different. Some will not understand what I do in your life. Some will question your increase. Some will accuse you, call you greedy, try to shame what I've glorified. But let them talk. I didn't ask their permission when I chose you. I didn't consult their opinions when I poured oil over your head. What I have ordained cannot be undone by human jealousy. You are not rising to impress the world. You are rising to obey me. This blessing will be bigger than you imagined. But it will not come to crush you, it will come to carry out purpose. So remain in a posture of prayer. Stay anchored in gratitude. Refuse to let the increase pull you away from intimacy with me. I do not want just your offering, I want your heart. I want your voice. I want you to speak with me every morning, not only when you're in need. I am not a vending machine. I am your Father. Comment 222. Let it be known that you are walking in double agreement with what I am speaking now. You were never created for constant lack. You are not meant to live paycheck to paycheck in fear. That is not your destiny. That is not your identity. I am Jehovah Jireh, your provider. I didn't just give manna in the desert, I gave wisdom in the promised land. I provide for the journey and the destination. Your wilderness has expired. Your abundance has begun. I am teaching you to manage overflow, not just to receive it. I am giving you wisdom to build wells, not just drink from streams. To bless nations, not just meet your needs. This is your moment of expansion, of building, of advancing the vision I planted in you long ago. You thought I forgot about the dream. But I didn't. Now, go back and pick it up. Write the vision again. Look at the goals again. Speak over the business plan again. Because now the provision is coming. Now the time is right. Now the oil is flowing. Let this part settle in your spirit, my child. If you listen to me in this moment, if you obey what I say, no man, no demon, no delay will stop what I have assigned to your life. I have declared it. It is done. What if a 9-word prayer hidden by the FBI could attract money to you, starting today? A top American neuroscientist just revealed the secret 9-word prayer that's helping thousands erase debt and flood their lives with cash. Lost in the FBI's vault for years, this prayer is now proven by 6 neuroscience labs. It's simple. It's powerful. And it's working fast. But the government might shut this down any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. My beloved child, I need you to stay alert. The season you're entering is filled with beauty, but also with testing. I have not only prepared a blessing for you, I have prepared you for the blessing. What is about to arrive in your life will carry weight, and that is why I am instructing you so intentionally. The financial release I am sending is not ordinary, it is a divine tool, sent straight from heaven for my glory and your breakthrough. But you must not allow distraction, fear, or pride to block what I am delivering. You've been given a lot of money in the spirit, and now it is moving into the physical realm. But if you do not listen to my voice, if you tune out this moment, you may lose what was meant to elevate your entire destiny. Before we go further, comment 111. Let this be your symbol of divine beginning, unity with my voice, and your readiness to walk through the door I've opened. My child, I want to speak to the fears that try to whisper when no one else is around. The fear that says, you don't deserve this. The lie that says, you'll mess it up like last time. The burden that says, you're too late. I break those chains now. I silence the enemy's voice in your mind. You are not disqualified. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. What I am giving you is not based on what others say about you. It is based on what I have already spoken over your life since before you were born. I saw this moment before your first cry. I knew your future before your first failure. I made room for your restoration before your mistakes were even made. I'm not just the God of beginnings, I'm the God of redemption. That means what was broken can be blessed. What was lost can be restored. What was delayed can still be delivered right on time. The money I am placing in your hands is a key. Not to selfish gain, but to spiritual freedom and generational transformation. You've cried out to me about your family's patterns, about the lack that has plagued your bloodline. And I have heard you. This financial blessing is not just for your present, it is to rewrite the story of your entire family. You are the cycle breaker, the chain ender, the one I have chosen to rebuild what others destroyed. Child, don't confuse humility with shrinking back. I didn't call you to play small. I didn't anoint you so you could hide in the shadows. When I bless, I do it openly. When I pour, I do it to overflow. When I raise someone up, I don't ask permission, I simply do it. And no one can block my hand. You are about to experience my hand in new ways. You will see money appear where there was lack. You will watch projects take off without explanation. You will see supernatural favor follow you even when others think you're unqualified. Because it's not about your resume, it's about my grace. You didn't earn this. You surrendered to it. You've said yes in the quiet. Now I will reward you in the open. Comment 444. Let this declaration rise as a prophetic sign that what was broken is being rebuilt, restored, and renewed. But child, let me remind you again, this wealth must be carried with wisdom. The enemy is watching closely. He knows he can't stop what I've released, so he'll try to distract you from it. He'll use pride to blind you, greed to poison you, and people to pull you off the path. That's why you must stay rooted in my word. If you elevate without me, you will fall. But if you walk with me, nothing will be able to shake you. Keep your spirit open and teachable. I will send voices to guide you, but only my spirit will confirm them. Do not chase popularity. Chase purpose. Do not chase applause. Chase my presence. Your blessing will draw attention, but don't let the attention pull you away from me. Stay humble. Stay grateful. Stay aware that everything you have comes from my hand. The miracles that are about to flow into your life are answers to prayers you prayed years ago. Prayers you forgot. Tears you wept when you thought no one saw. I saw them. And I bottled every tear. I recorded every cry. And now, I respond. Let me speak to the practical now. I will guide you in how to use what I give you. I will give you the strategy. I will place the right people around you. The people who are coming are not just connections, they are covenant alignments. They are destiny helpers. Do not push them away out of fear. Trust me, and I will show you who is sent by me and who is sent to distract. You've asked me to change your financial reality. But now I ask you, can you trust me when the money comes? Can you still give when I nudge your heart? Can you still tithe when the number grows bigger? Can you still bless the one in need, even when your plans say to save it for yourself? These are the tests that determine whether I can multiply what I gave you. Child, I don't want you to survive anymore. I want you to thrive. You've walked through the valley. You've endured the wilderness. You've pressed through the pressure. And now you are stepping into the promise. But don't let the promise replace the presence. Comment 666. Not for fear, but as a bold act of faith that you will not be shaken, that you walk in complete divine protection even when the enemy plots. Why is everyone whispering about the 9-word prayer found in FBI archives? This powerful money prayer, once buried in government files, is now setting people financially free. Just say these 9 words, and watch what happens. Proven by 6 neuroscience labs, this method is turning hardship into abundance, instantly. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. My voice must be louder than your feelings. In this season, emotions will rise. Pressure will increase. But my spirit in you is stronger than anything around you. I will give you clarity when things feel cloudy. I will give you rest when the weight feels heavy. I will remind you, this is not a burden, this is a blessing. The wealth I'm releasing will not just be in currency, it will be in clarity, in courage, in connections, in creativity. Yes, you'll see money, but you'll also see miracles in your body, in your family, in your mind. I am releasing full healing. I am restoring your identity. I am silencing every lie the enemy has told you. You are not too late. You are right on time. Keep walking forward. The land I promised is just ahead. And the gold, the silver, the abundance, it's waiting for your arrival. Do not stop now. Do not turn away. You are closer than ever before. My child, I need you to pause and take a deep breath, not with your lungs alone, but with your soul. Let everything within you be still. Because what I am about to say is not just for your ears, it is for your spirit. You have entered a moment that will mark the rest of your life. A moment where what I promised you long ago is finally unfolding. I have released a great amount of money in the spirit realm, and now, it is being delivered to you. But if you ignore this divine instruction, if you turn your heart away from what I am saying now, you may close the door I've opened just for you. You are not reading this by chance. You are not listening out of curiosity. You are here because I chose this moment to visit you. You are here because I have hidden something inside you, something sacred, something powerful, and this blessing is connected to that calling. Comment 888. Let this be your public declaration of new beginnings, for you are stepping into something fresh and divinely orchestrated. My beloved, when I say you've been given a lot of money, I do not speak only of what your hands will hold. I am speaking of what your spirit carries. You've been entrusted with wealth that has yet to be revealed, divine ideas, assignments, visions, strategies, and yes, even physical inheritance. But the blessing is not just about what you'll receive. It's about what you'll become. You are being positioned not as a collector of money, but as a steward of miracles. That's why I've tested you so thoroughly. The silence you endured wasn't me ignoring you, it was me shaping you. I was preparing you to manage what you once prayed for. Because too many have received financial breakthroughs and lost their way. Too many received my provision but forgot my presence. Too many were promoted, only to fall under the weight of what they weren't ready for. That will not be your story. I have taken you through the fire, not to harm you, but to purify you. I've allowed loss, not to break you, but to teach you what truly matters. And now, you understand the value of what I am giving. Now, your heart is aligned. Now, Your eyes are set on me and not on the world. And so, I say again, the wealth you are about to receive has been assigned to your name by heaven. But it is your obedience that will determine whether it remains in your life or disappears. I love you too much to release a blessing you're not ready to carry. But now, I see your posture. I see your hunger. I see your surrender. And because of that, the gates are opening. Child, listen to me very carefully. There are people around you right now who cannot go where I am taking you. There are voices around you who were sent to drain you, not to develop you. Be watchful. Be prayerful. When I begin to elevate you, some people will celebrate you, others will criticize you. Some will call you lucky. Others will accuse you of changing. But don't you dare turn back to explain yourself to those I've called you to leave behind. I am calling you higher, not to isolate you, but to increase your impact. You will use this wealth to lift others. You will pay for things you once begged me to help you afford. You will help people who once ignored your pain. You will be a vessel of freedom, not just for yourself, but for others who thought they'd never see the light of day again. I have anointed your hands for this. I have consecrated your mind for this. I have guarded your heart so that when this blessing arrives, you won't be overcome by pride, but filled with praise. Comment 14:14. Let this be your sign of double completion, the end of the old and the birthing of something brand new. There is something else I must tell you, my child. There will come a moment soon when I will ask you to sow from what I've given. It may not make sense at the time. It may seem risky. But hear me, it will be the seed that unlocks another level of increase. This will not be about charity. This will be about covenant. I will show you exactly where to sow. I will whisper it gently into your heart. Do not ignore me in that moment. It will be the turning point of your financial destiny. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I am giving you access to divine multiplication, but it will be activated through obedience. Remember the widow of Zarephath. I asked her to feed my prophet first, even when she had only enough for one meal. Because of her obedience, her flour never ran out, and her oil never failed. I am the same God today. I can turn your last into overflow. I can turn your smallest act of obedience into supernatural supply. My child, I need you to see yourself the way I see you. You are not poor. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are a child of the Most High God. You are royalty. You carry my spirit. You walk with angels. You have favor on your head and fire in your bones. You are not a beggar, you are a blessing. And this blessing of money, it is coming swiftly. I will cause it to find you. You won't need to chase it. You won't need to manipulate for it. You won't need to sell your soul to receive it. It will come from the north, south, east, and west. And when it arrives, it will come with my peace. Not anxiety, not confusion. My peace. You'll know it's me, because everything in your spirit will say, "This is what I've been waiting for." So rejoice now, not because of the money, but because of the message behind the money. I'm saying to you, I trust you. I've seen your faithfulness. I've seen your tears. I've heard your prayers. And now, I am responding. Heaven has moved on your behalf. You are about to be flooded with favor. But let your heart always return to me. Let your soul remain sensitive to my voice. Let your purpose guide your decisions. Do not worship the wealth, worship the one who gave it. You've stepped into a divine shift. This is not a moment to second guess. This is not a time to hesitate. Move forward boldly. Stand in expectation. Speak life over your bank accounts, over your home, over your business. My angels are already moving. The release has already begun. Stay close to me, and no power of darkness can stop what I have set in motion. My beloved, lean in closely now. Let every distraction fall away. What I am about to reveal is sacred. The next instruction I give you carries more weight than you know. You've come this far not by accident but by divine appointment. You didn't just survive those dark nights by your own strength, I carried you. And now, I am bringing you into a season of fulfillment. I told you, child, you have been given a lot of money. But if you do not listen to this message, you will not receive it. This moment is not casual, it is covenant. Comment 15:15. Let this be your signal to heaven that you are ready to receive with faith, not fear. You may wonder why the blessing has taken so long. You've asked me, God, where is it? Why have others received and I'm still waiting? But what you couldn't see is that I was building you before I built the blessing. I wasn't just preparing a promise, I was preparing you to carry the weight of it. I needed your heart purified, your motives refined, your foundation strengthened. Because what I'm about to pour into your life is not just for comfort, it's for calling. I need you to understand this, the wealth I am releasing is generational. It's not just a quick answer to a bill. It is an overflow designed to outlive you. You are not simply receiving a payment, you are receiving a mantle. You are stepping into a new position in the Spirit, one that carries great responsibility, but also great reward. I am trusting you with abundance because I see your heart. Even when you doubted yourself, I saw your desire to honor me. Even when you failed, I saw your repentance. And now, I reward your obedience. But child, do not let comparison poison your purpose. The blessing I give you won't look like someone else's. What I pour into your life will be perfectly tailored to your assignment. Some will receive land. Some will receive contracts. Some will receive supernatural debt cancellations. Some will receive hidden treasures buried in old ideas. Some will receive phone calls that shift everything. Don't envy another's portion. Celebrate yours. I know what you need better than you do. This is why I keep reminding you, listen to me. Not to the voices around you. not to the pressure of the world. My instructions are your protection. My voice is your compass. And when I say move, it's because I've already cleared the path ahead. You won't have to force open any doors. I am the one who opens doors that no man can shut. Comment 13:13. Let this number speak of divine covering, for I am surrounding you with my spirit, and no evil shall come near your dwelling. Let me speak now about your mindset. For too long, you've seen yourself through the lens of survival. You've adjusted your dreams to match your pain. But I say to you, no more. I did not create you to settle. I did not design you to scrape by. You are stepping out of survival and into stewardship. You are moving from borrowed blessings into divine ownership. I will give you homes you didn't build. I will give you vineyards you didn't plant. But your faith must rise to match my promise. Stop saying you're not worthy. Stop believing that wealth is for others, but not for you. You are mine. And because you are mine, everything I own is within your reach, if you walk with me. You are not begging for scraps. You are an heir to my kingdom. You are not a servant in the corner, you are a child seated at the table. I know you've made mistakes. I know you've missed some instructions in the past. But my grace is bigger than your missteps. I am not done with you. I am not holding your past against you. In fact, I'm using it as the very soil from which this harvest will grow. You thought the shame disqualified you. But I tell you, I will use your story as part of your testimony. You will prosper in the very area where the enemy once tried to destroy you. Child, pay attention, this financial increase is not random. It is directly connected to your next assignment. You are being called to build something. You are being called to restore what others tore down. You are being called to make impact where others brought harm. I am funding your future not just to bless you, but to empower you to bless others. This is the season where you will not only receive, you will release. I will give you discernment about where to give, who to support, and how to sow strategically. You will begin to feel a tug in your spirit when it's time to give. Follow it. That tug is me. That whisper is my spirit. And as you release in faith, I will return it in ways that overwhelm you. Comment 17:17. Let this be your declaration that you are walking in victory, for 17 is the number of overcoming and resurrection. You've heard it said, to whom much is given, much is required. But don't let that scare you. I do not place burdens on you, I place blessings. The responsibility you carry will come with joy, not anxiety. You will not lose sleep trying to manage the money I give you. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever.